Hi, we're here at CPAC now, America Uncanceled. I'm Mercedes Schlapp, and I have got the coolest guest with me today. He's a founder of Patriots Kids Foundation, Daniel Ferrer. I should say Daniel Ferrer, as my Cuban heritage, but it's great to have you on the show.
Thank you, Mercedes. Good morning, and really for me it's a pleasure and an honor to be here. I really admire and respect you and Mr. Matt because what you're doing with CPAC and what you're doing for changing and saving America is incredible. And I also want to congratulate you for this wonderful event. I want to congratulate Matt. I want to congratulate your awesome staff and team or CPAC because really it's my first time coming to CPAC and it's great. I love it.
Are you having a blast?
I'm having a blast.
Okay, let's take it a step back here. So you're 11?
Yes, I'm.
Okay, that is just amazing. And how did you get your start in really saying, I need to be an active voice, a voice out there as a young man, basically saying, in terms of politics?
So what happened is that I started seeing in school, in my schools, and my friends and the kids I would talk to, I started seeing a big rejection from kids to our country, to our history, our founding fathers, our Constitution, our Declaration of Independence, and everything that has made America big and strong. And I'm like, why is this happening? I started to think, and then I noticed, hey, but also there's a huge shame that kids are having to America, for being born in America, to our American flag, to the Star-Spangled Banner, to our Pledge of Allegiance. I'm like, why is this happening? This can't happen. Because our founding fathers worked so hard, day and night, and had their life on the line. Because anytime the British could come and kill them. And they were going through, right now kids are, the Democrat Party has destroyed the new generation.
Oh, well, that's actually a very important statement, and I think that there's all this influence happening, right? Where whether it be social media or TikTok or trying to push certain agendas from the left that can be harmful for kids.
Yeah, and I thought.
So what did you do? You started a foundation.
I started a foundation. I'm like, Mom, we have to do something,
right?
Because our founding fathers worked so hard, and we started a foundation. And I said, wait 1 second. The Democrat Party has teach the kids to hate America, to hate their country, to have shame on America and have shame on their country and have shame on being patriot and loving this great nation. And I'm like, wait, we can do the same thing, but the other way around, the opposite. Make kids feel happy feel proud for their country, proud of being a patriot, proud of loving their country, proud of saving and making a future better for their country.
So let me ask you, so the Patriot Kids Foundation, what are kind of your pillars? What do you focus on in terms of the message you want out to tell other kids?
So our pillars right now are, we're based on based on family as the basis of our society and the faith and love in God.
Right.
Because right now, without love in God, without faith in God, you can't be a patriot. Like Dr. Benjamin Rush said, one of our founding fathers, and who signed the Declaration of Independence, he said that public schools, and that's another idea, another project that we have talking about what our founding fathers had to go through. That's a project that we want to present to this Congress state of Florida, and we're going to talk about what our founding fathers had to go through, their lives, their careers, the financial balances, and we're going to talk about what they had to go through. And Benjamin Rush, like I'm saying, Dr. Benjamin Rush, he was a founding father, and he said that public schools shall teach kids to love and respect the family, love and respect God, love and respect country, love and respect the family.
Amen. That's
because
great.
Without the faith in God.
Is he your favorite founding father?
My favorite founding father would be George Washington.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
Why?
Because he was one of the bravest.
Yes. Very brave.
Very brave. Being from a family that was full of slaves, and also another one is Thomas Jefferson.
Yes.
Thomas Jefferson, he needs his respect. He wrote the Declaration of Independence, but there's something very important that the Democrat Party has made us believe, is that our founding fathers were slaveholders, were racist, were rapists. They're not. For example, Thomas Jefferson, he, in the Declaration of Independence, wanted to write again with the abolishing of slavery. He wanted to abolish slavery, but the delegates from the South didn't allow him. And the Democrat Party has made us believe that they are the party of the Civil Rights Act. They mentioned the 1964s. They didn't mention the 1860s because they know that both of them, they fought against it.
Right.
On the 1960s, which is supposedly is the one that they voted for, the one that they created,
right.
77% of Democrats voted against it.
Okay, let me ask you a question. So you go to school.
Yes.
You've come up with this foundation. What do the other kids think?
The other kids, like I'm saying, they started rejecting me too. Because once...
That's a common theme.
Yeah.
Okay, once you start standing for what you believe in and what is right, there is a lot of... It's hard sometimes, isn't it?
But I understand
But then how do you get through it?
Because I understand one thing, that when it happened to me all the time, when I would go through math or language arts, etc.,
yeah.
I didn't understand it, so I would reject it. I would say, I don't like this, I don't like it, it's too much. But when the teacher would come and explain it to me, I'm like, wow, this is great.
Yeah.
This is the most amazing thing. I love it. And I said, that is what we have to do. This is what Patriots Kids Foundation is going to do. We are going to teach kids about our history, our Constitution, our Declaration of Independence, these two documents that gave us our rights and our liberties, and that are basically the documents that say, look, God gave you 3 basic rights, which are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And those liberties, no one can take it away because they are given by our Creator.
Right.
No government, nothing can take them away. And that's what we want to teach them and make sure that they understand. Because there's one thing teaching, there's one thing learning.
Right.
It's a difference because if you study, you learn more.
Yeah.
If you read, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Benjamin Franklin, he said, teach me and I forget.
Yeah.
Tell me and it may be I remember.
Right.
Involve
How do you remember
me.
all these quotes? I always feel like I totally forget all of this stuff. That's amazing. So let me ask you, you're what grade now?
I'm in 6th grade.
6th grade, okay. What do you want to do in college? What are you going to study?
I'm still...
You don't need to know, by the way. You can change several times.
Yeah,
but, you know.
I think I'm going to study law science.
Probably.
Yeah,
political science type
political
of thing?
science because it's something that's going to help me a lot
Right.
in my political career.
So you want to go into politics?
Yes.
Okay. So do you want to be president of the United States?
Wait.
It's a horrible job. It's an important job.
It's
but
an important job, but let me explain something.
Yeah.
I believe that what I'm meant to do is what God will tell me.
Brilliant.
God will tell me what I have to do to save America. God will tell me what is right for America. And I will follow his guide, I'll follow his line because he will tell me, look, Daniel, you're going to do this, you're going to probably be a president to save America. It depends, the circumstances.
Maybe you'll run CPAC.
Hey, yeah.
I got to tell my husband, I think you'd be great. I think we should make Daniel Ferrer literally the chairman of CPAC.
Wow.
And maybe go to college first. You don't even have to go to college. Just, that would be great. But but really, I think you're very articulate.
Thank you.
And I love your passion.
Thank you.
And don't let anyone bring you down. God is with you. You have a beautiful family.
Thank you.
And we're very proud to have you here at CPAC. And
Thank you.
We want to see you grow up at CPAC. So this is going to be even more exciting. My girls have grown up at CPAC. So they started at the age of 12. And now my oldest daughter is always with my husband, basically organizing his whole schedule and doing all the work for him. So we are really about being a youthful organization and making sure that
it's very important. And that's another thing. CPAC is almost only one of the events that I've gone to that is a great event for the youth, for kids and the young people, because there's so many conservatives out here at Media Hall
and there's a lot of young people here too.
In the conferences, there's so many conservatives that help and talk to our kids and learn from, and we can learn from them and talk to them. That's the best thing.
Let me ask you a question. So this is the last question. Who are you looking forward to hearing speak?
Trump, President Trump.
And you have one of your books signed by President
Trump,
right?
Yes, of course. The Constitution of the United States.
Look at that. Signed by President Trump, people. I mean, that's just amazing. So that's great. Well, Daniel Ferrer, remember, it's Patriot Kids Foundation. I want to thank you for joining me. This was very fun, and I can't wait to keep doing these interviews with you, especially as you continue to grow up and be this incredible young patriot.
Thank
that
you.
will be the future of our country.
And before I leave, I just want to say a quick thing. Next CPAC, I'm putting myself to this. Next CPAC, and you should do more CPACs because this is great. I'm going to bring a whole bus load of youth.
That is great. We love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
It's great. Thank
you.
And thank you all for watching CPAC Now.